Right, so you want to know how to install Lego Battlefront mods? Well, that is exactly what I'm here to help you out with today. So, my name's Britton, also known as Mulan Mugger. For the past week or so, I've been posting a couple videos on TikTok and other platforms of me playing Battlefront 2, but with Lego mods. So, I've been getting a lot of questions as to, is this a different game? Is this a mod? Is this Lego Fortnite? I've been getting all sorts of questions about it. So I'm here today to finally answer all those questions and show you how to install the Lego Battlefront mod. So the first thing that you're going to need is you're going to need this folder right here called the Frosty Mod Manager. Now, I'm going to put a link in the description for both the website and a video I recommend watching in order to get Frosty Mod Manager to scan and find Battlefront 2. It's been a very, very long time since I've actually installed the mod manager myself, and I don't want to say something wrong or, just like say something incorrect, and then people have even more questions for me. So once you actually have the Frosty mod manager installed, it's likely going to be a zip file. So I do recommend getting WinRAR or 7-zip, something that'll help you unzip large files. So then once you actually get this folder right here, the Frosty mod manager folder, you can double click on it, and then you're going to scroll down and you're going to find Frosty mod manager. Now, if you watch the video, you're probably already ahead of me on this, so you can go ahead and just skip a little ahead if you want. And then you'll see Star Wars Battlefront 2 up here. Go ahead and double click it. So when you actually load into this, if it's your first time ever modding this game, you'll likely have absolutely no mods on this side. Well, I'm going to obviously show you how to add mods and then apply them to your game. So this is the application side of Frosty Mod Manager, and this is all your available mods. When you actually get the mod, which I'm going to show you here in a minute, you're going to add your mods through this page over here. All right, so now onto the mod. So in the description below, I have the first mod, which is the main Lego Battlefront Overhaul mod. This is by a guy named Sneak Animation. I highly, highly recommend you go check out his profile on Nexus Mods. Fantastic mod creator, super, super in-depth. So keep in mind, I do not take credit for making this mod at all. This is not my mod. This is somebody else's. By the way, Nexus Mods is free. You don't even need to make an account or anything. It's completely free. So you'll scroll down. You'll first be in the description section. Go ahead and just go over to Files. And once you're in Files, you'll see the main files, Lego Overhaul. And then the vehicle ones, he doesn't recommend using them, so I'm just not going to even touch that today. We're not going to worry about that. We're mostly just going to worry about changing the models of the droids, heroes, clones, etc., etc. So once you actually get here, you're going to click Manual Download. Now it's going to say that it recommends using this BetterInitfs mod. That's something that I'll go over a little bit later in the video. It's not required, but it is a little optional. The game will still run pretty well without it. So what you'll do is you go ahead and click Download, and it's going to bring you to this page. Then you're going to go ahead and click slow download. So it'll start in a couple seconds, and then once it's done, it'll go and pop up into my downloads up here. So yeah, you're going to go ahead and see that it downloads at the top. I went ahead and canceled mine because I don't need 193 megabytes of less storage. So yeah, go ahead and let that download. And then what you'll do is you're going to go back into your Frosty Mod Manager, and you're going to click add mods. Now when you click add mods, it's going to bring you straight to your downloads folder, and then you're going to look for Lego Overhaul. Go ahead and double click Lego Overhaul, and then it's going to start adding all the mods into your Frosty Mod Manager application client. Now, it may say like, oh, some of these mods are not compatible with the game, yada, yada, yada. That's not true. It's going to work out just fine, I promise. So once you actually have them all added, if you have mods already installed to Frosty Mod Manager, just go ahead and look up Lego. If it's your first time installing mods, then it's likely just going to pop up just like this. So then now you have all these Lego mods right here. Now, keep in mind, there's a ton of files included in that zip file. So that means that a lot of these mods are going to be taking a lot of memory usage out of your PC. So for the sake of this video, I'm only going to be doing a Lego Prequels example just to kind of show you guys, all right, this is what it looks like, this is how it runs, so on and so forth. So once you choose the Lego mods that you actually want to apply, you're going to click on them. Say like I want to apply Lego Boba Fett, right? You're going to click Apply Mod, and then boom, that mod is going to go ahead and go over to the Applied Mods section. So once it's at the Applied Mods section, what you're going to go ahead and do is you can go ahead and click Launch. Now, the optional mod is the BetterInitfs or BetterInitfs mod. Now, that one is pretty straightforward. I'll leave a link in the description for that one too. I'll also leave a link in the description to 2 other optional mods, one being the Lego Hero Death Sounds. This is also a pretty cool mod. It just makes it, seem a little funnier, a little bit more Lego-like. And then the last one is the Battlefront 2015 mod. I just like using this one because it makes it a little bit easier for you to actually see everything. Just because these Lego mods are so large, it will definitely inhibit some of your vision when you're trying to fire a blaster and so on and so forth. So I do recommend installing this mod. It is pretty convenient. They have both a hero camera and a soldier camera. So that's not going to be, it's not something that you need, but it's something I probably would recommend if you do plan on playing online. So then this is the BetterInitfs. I don't know how to say it. I would say get BetterInitfs. I think that's probably the closest I can get. So this mod, it shows you pretty straightforward how it works. It's just a plugin for your Frosty mod manager. You can read it just helps improve the quality, invisibility fix. So sometimes like for large mod packs like this one, because there's so many models going on and so many textures, sometimes some characters won't load in properly and they'll just be completely invisible. This mod right here helps to make sure that does not happen. All right, so once you get all that figured out, and if you do decide to do the BetterInitfs mod, you'll just go to tools and you'll click on BetterInitfs, and then you'll see there's select mod data, which is the Lego prequels. This is the pack that I have, and you'll click save. Once that's been installed, you'll be like, okay, cool, I'm pretty much ready to go. So then you're just gonna click launch. It's gonna load, and this may take a minute or two, especially if it's your first time loading up Battlefront 2 with mods. Keep in mind that it may take a minute or two to actually fully launch and apply these mods. So I'll see you once my game actually starts launching. All right, so now that the game has finally been able to receive all the mods and it's been applied properly through Frosty Mod Manager, your Star Wars Battlefront 2 should automatically start just like this. Now when it starts, you can go and just click on it, click forward. It's going to connect you. If it connects you, EA's always a hit or miss with that kind of stuff, so we'll see. Hey, look at that, triple XP. So as you can see, even off rip, there's Lego Anakin right there. And boom, you got a Lego Clone Trooper. You got, I'm pretty sure I even added Lego droids onto here. Let's see. Yep, here's the Separatists. So obviously, like I said, if you wanted to add Galactic Empire, Rebels, you know, Resistance, there's obviously the mods for that too. But since I'm doing the prequel one, as you can see, all the clone troopers are going to be Lego, and they have a bunch of different variants, which I think is probably one of the coolest parts about it, is that there's so many different variants of clone troopers that you can select from. Same with the droids, same idea. Like, you got the default appearance, you got Geonosis. Like I said, you can even see already how large these Lego models are. Like, they're bigger than the normal models, which brings me to my next point. I love this mod. However, keep in mind that although this mod is absolutely fantastic, what I hate the most is that the hitboxes are so different, because all the models are way larger than the actual model for the game. So that means the hitbox is completely different. So if you are going to play something like Supremacy, Galactic Assault, even HVV, this still applies, is that those are all gonna change. So as you can see too, you got Count Dooku, Obi-Wan, you know, Grievous, and keep in mind too that all the appearances are gonna be Lego. Not a single appearance is gonna, you know, have a normal one. I don't think Dooku has any changes to his, so they're either gonna be kind of like how Dooku and Grievous's are, where they're just the same model throughout all three appearances, or there'll be something like Obi-Wan where he's got a cursed Clone Wars Obi-Wan. You got episode 1 Obi-Wan, and then I believe this is episode 3 Obi-Wan off of Mustafar. You can kind of see the scorch marks on his robes there. It's all Lego, which is the absolute coolest part, other than obviously these amazing Lego weapons. You're pretty much ready to play. I'll go ahead and just show you in a quick Galactic Republic, just so you can see it runs perfectly fine. All right, everyone, we are in a game. So as you can see, we got all Lego characters going on here. If you do decide to get the Lego vehicles, these would also be Lego, but like I said, I didn't want to get into that today. And then as you can see, one of my favorite parts about this mod is even the aerial troopers, ARC troopers, and clone commandos. All of them are going to be Lego. Now, I found out recently that the Wookiees would be Lego if you turn on Lego Rebels specifically, which I think is kind of weird. So if you are going to use a prequel one, I also recommend applying the Rebels Lego mod too, just so you can get the Wookiees in there. But all heroes, everything is going to be Lego. So as we're spawning in, you'll see everything is going to be Lego here. All characters, everyone. Even the other team is going to be Lego. It's super cool. Now, this is what I was kind of talking about. You can kind of see my vision is a little obstructed a little bit. You can tell that just like with his head being so large, it's really difficult to accurately shoot. certain enemies, because if they move to the left of your head, it's going to be pretty hard to see them past that big old noggin of yours. So that's why I do recommend getting the Battlefront 2015 camera mod. I don't have it installed for soldiers on this mod pack, but I do have it installed for heroes. Yeah, all right, everyone. That's going to be pretty much just about it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions or anything like that, please feel free to comment in the comment section below. And I do hope that maybe he'll make an update to this mod soon and add a few other characters maybe and stuff like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed and have a good one. Peace.